Oh, hello, sir. How are you today? How can we assist you?
I just need one ticket to Walla Walla, Washington, please.
Oh, of course. Hold on. Let me check here. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like that flight is booked, but I can put you on the waiting list. Let me get that typed in here. And while you're waiting, let me tell you about Ticket Price. It is the only movie podcast that is going to be worth your time and money, and they are on Patreon, sir. Oh, sorry, that waiting list is looking booked as well. Let me put you on the waiting list for the waiting list. This will just take a minute, sir, please. Do you have any identification? Thank you. And so while you're waiting, you can join Ticket Price Podcast on Patreon. Only $3 a month subscription cost, and you can get access to all of their episodes early, as well as bonus content, such as Moments in Horror, as well as many other. Their top 10 lists are on there. That waiting list for the waiting list is not looking good. Do you have a major credit card? Thank you. Okay, yes, see here. Oh, and why wait till Friday for those episodes when you can get them early thanks to Patreon? That is fantastic. And, I'm sorry, sir. Your card has been declined. I'm going to have to ask you kindly to get the out of our airport. But please do subscribe to Patreon, Ticket Price Podcast, $3 a month. And thank you. Have a great day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whenever it is you're tuning in. Welcome to Ticket Price, the only show that asks the questions that matter. Are these movies worth your time and your money? Are they worth the ticket price? I am your co-host, Jake, sitting across the way, co-host extraordinaire, and the only man who thinks that the greatest anthropomorphic animal superhero team is the Street Sharks. Tevis at Master Control. Tevis, how are you, sir?
Who the hell are the Street Sharks?
You don't remember the Street Sharks?
No.
Oh, so you remember? So Dirtle during
Turtle.
Turtle.
Were those Ninja Turtle ripoffs?
Yeah. So remember, it was the height of Ninja Turtle mania.
I think I do remember that now.
And then there was just like a whole slew. That's when like Battletoads video game came out, and the Street Sharks, and then like the Mighty Ducks cartoon was it, but they were actual hockey playing ducks that also fought crime. Like it was one of the many attempts to clone Ninja Turtles' success. The Street Sharks.
Now that you break it down like that, I do recall.
They were giant humanoid sharks that like fought crime, but they didn't swim in the ocean. They like swam through the ground and shit. So there'd just be this giant dorsal fin cutting its way through the road. I'm like, what a dick. Taxpayer money has to fix that.
Oh my God, that sounds stupid.
How dare you? They're your favorite anthropomorphic animal superhero team.
Not anymore.
Costing me my money, my taxes. Well, shout out to all of my Street Shark fans out there. All 6 of you.
Terrible. So terrible.
Well, I thought that would get a bigger chuckle than it did. But you know what? Let's be real. My jokes are from my bit.
That ain't no shit.
I'm sorry. Do I hear a dinner bell ringing? Nom, 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 nom. You can eat my entire ass, sir. All right. Oh, God. I looked at my notes. I forgot what we were doing for a second. Today's episode, we will be diving into Batman.
Finally hitting the Batman.
I wish I could hit Batman right in his immobile neck. Specifically, 1989 Batman. Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, others.
Kim Basinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
that'll work. I was going to say Pat Hingle, but meh.
Who?
He was Commissioner Gordon.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
No, who's Alfred?
Bruce Wayne's butt.
Shut up! God damn it! As soon as the question left my mouth, I went, "What are the odds he tells me who the character is?" And then, boom! You absolute bastard! Boo this man! I would like everyone to hold up your I hate that joke t-shirts and promptly boo this man.
As far as the actor's name, I don't recall. Something Goff, I think, but
Sure.
I'm not sure.
All right. Obviously, 1989. I feel like I've said that several times. Written by Bob Kane, Sam Hamm, and Warren Scarron. Sam Hamm. Not to be confused with Sean Bond.
The Scene Bean?
Sean, would it be Sheen Bean?
It's Sean Bean.
Sean Bond.
But it's Sean Bond or Scene Bean. Either one. Either one works.
I don't know why that makes me laugh, but it does. Directed by Tim Burton. Now,
Ugh.
I want to point out this movie's first major flaw.
The director?
Directed by Timothy Burton.
And I think a little part of me died right there.
I don't know if his name is Timothy.
It is now.
I as much as I love Nightmare Before Christmas, I do not like Tim Burton.
I do not either. The only movie I really enjoy that he's made is
Frankenweenie?
Beetlejuice.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
No, not the Frankenweenie. No, not
Corpse
at all.
Bride?
No.
No. I've never even seen Corpse Bride. I went, Tim Burton. Johnny Depp. And I was out. I had a violent shart, and then I just moved on.
My daughter talked me into watching Miss Peregrine's School for Peculiar Children.
Sure.
And she's like, it's really good. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it with you. And the credits come up, and it's directed by Tim Burton. I was like, oh.
You went, God damn it. Thanks, kid.
Yeah. Yeah. So I grounded her.
You know what? Understandable. It's the only sensible decision to make.
As soon as I see it, I'm like, get to your room.
No TV. Also, I want to point out, it's not even like to protect her identity that you call her the kid. Even off air, just regular conversation, you almost exclusively just call her kid.
Yeah, always.
I guess it's better than it. So then it walks up to me needing something again.
Well, I got in trouble because I used to call her the little shit.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But that's way better than the little shit.
I mean, I guess it is.
That was my nickname. My
if
dad
you
gave
lower
me.
the bar enough, it's totally acceptable.
Yeah, that's what my parents used to call me.
What they still call you.
My mom calls me, hey, little shit.
That's what you're in her phone as when you call her text. Oh, the little shit's calling me again. That's a joke, though, because you don't call your mom. Call your mother. What the hell's the matter with you? All right. Starring Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson. All right. You ready for ratings?
Ratings. Let's do this.
IMDb, 7.5. Rotten Tomatoes, 76%. This is... Our pizza's coming back to haunt me. This is
I thought you were about to have an alien burst out of your chest.
Penises! I don't feel the need to explain that. But no, I think as far as ratings go, this is the closest we've ever had.
That's almost spot on.
Yeah.
That's close as
We're talking about a point.
Yeah.
How do you feel about those ratings?
Well, let me put it this way.
Always a great start.
10 years ago, I would have argued with them.
Okay.
Today, I will not.
Okay. Well, I'm going to argue with them. All right. Budget made with an estimated $35 million with a worldwide gross, oh my God, $411.5 million.
That's a lot of money.
That's three sequel spanning. That's amount of money.
Three, yeah.
Three. Because it's Val Kilmer, then 2 Clooney.
Now you have Batman Returns, which was...
That's Val Kilmer.
No, that was Keaton again.
Keaton came back.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize he did too.
Yeah, he did 2. Kilmer did the 3rd one. Clooney killed the entire franchise.
Yeah. It was Clooney's
Yeah.
fault. Yeah. Was it Batman Returns? Or no, it was Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin. Clooney is the problem with Batman and Robin. I'm not even a big Clooney guy, but don't throw that shade at George. He doesn't deserve that.
It wasn't.
He didn't put nipples on that bat suit.
It was definitely.
Where was Batgirl's nipples?
She had them.
Did she?
I think.
I don't think Batgirl's suit had nipples.
I don't know.
Batman and Robin's suits had nipples.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think the director really cared for female nipples.
This is an all-male nipple production.
Exactly.
Thank you. I know my audience.
But yeah, there was a lot of reasons why the franchise was killed. But it was almost all in that movie, in Batman and Robin.
Yeah. The one with Val Kilmer with Two-Face and Riddler, not great.
No.
But Poison Ivy, Bane, Freeze.
Good characters, but not in that movie, they're not.
Not that portrayal.
No. That movie almost made me give up on Batman movies. Because I heard when they were doing Batman Begins,
and you went,
a few years later, I was like, oh, I don't even want to. I waited. I didn't go see it in the theater. I just waited till it came out.
And you know what?
DVD.
Batman Begins might be the weakest of the 3 of that trilogy.
That's a good topic for discussion.
Oh, I definitely think it's up for discussion. It's not the strongest.
No.
There's a clear strongest.
There is definitely a clear strongest. And
now,
it's,
in Batman and Robin's defense, it does have the second best film portrayal of Bane. In a race of 2, it's second.
that is true.
Oh. You know what? I could get on a whole rant about Bane, but he's not in this Batman movie, so I won't. I'll save it for when we talk about a Batman movie Bane is in. Awards. Would you like to know about this movie's awards?
Go ahead.
There were none.
Okay.
Would you like to know about its nominations?
Yeah.
There weren't any. Next. Moving on. Big in a not applicable. There were dick. And not in the alien way. Maybe in the alien way. I don't know how you prefer your dicks. All right. Review time. Do you want Ebert or New York Times?
We do the New York Times first.
All right. It's neither funny nor solemn. It has personality. Not of a particular movie, but of a product. Of something arrived at by corporate decision. How do you feel about that?
I don't think I can disagree with it.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't care for Tim Burton's style. I don't think that helped the movie. But it felt passionless. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yes.
Ready for Ebert?
Let's do it.
2 stars.
Oh.
One of the most distinctive and atmospheric places I've seen in the movies. It's a shame something more memorable doesn't happen here. He loved the look of Gotham. Too bad nothing happens. And his whole review kind of follows the same line about how Gotham City looks dark and gothic and creepy and eerie, and Tim Burton's his vision for the architecture and everything is so unique. And it's like, ooh, this is interesting, and something's happening, and then the movie just kind of happens in it, and you're like, oh, all right. Whereas New York Times, it goes on about how this movie's just like, doesn't really know what it wants to be, and it's a little bit all over the place, and none of it good. And any comments, or are you ready for your history?
No, I'm ready for my history.
Hold on, maybe I should do mine first.
Yes, let's do yours first.
This might be the first time I've ever sat and watched this movie in its entirety.
Really?
I know I've sat down with it before at some point in time in my life. But honest to God, I don't know if it's ever been start to finish in one sitting. I just... This watch felt very fresh. there were some things I vaguely remembered, but nothing, nothing ruining or, you get what I'm saying. Nothing that's like, oh, well, clearly then this happens and then that happened. No, I'm just kind of like, okay, I'll watch this movie. And then I'm watching it going, have I seen this before? I don't know. So history, none. But again, I'm not a big Batman guy or DC Comics. DC Comics suck.
Yeah,
Come at me, DC nerds.
I'll give you that. DC is the weaker of the two.
Off topic. The best description I ever heard, and it's not as true anymore, but definitely like comics when I was a kid, it was very true. Marvel comics were cooler and better, and I think the best description I ever heard comparing the two is Marvel Comics tries to be your friend while DC Comics try to be your parents.
Oh.
Like Marvel Comics were like these cool characters and you're just hanging out with your buddies as they tell you this story. Well, like DC Comics were always trying to like teach you something or like, be honest, Timmy. Like, shut up. Yeah, my face.
Shut up, Aquaman.
Suck that dolphin off and leave me alone.
So my history with this movie. 1989 was an awesome year for me going to the theater.
Okay.
My parents took me to the movies every weekend that summer. I seen Ghostbusters 2. I saw Indiana Jones.
He's Vigo!
Yeah.
He's Vigo!
Yes. I think Lethal Weapon 2.
Nice.
Oh my God, I just drew a blank. Oh, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade came out
the good one.
Summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this.
Mm-hmm.
This movie was huge in 89.
Well, it grossed $411 million.
It wasn't the highest grossing movie that year, though.
Oh.
Indiana Jones was.
Of course.
But, I mean, it was everywhere. People were shaving the bat symbol into their hair.
Gross.
T-shirts everywhere. Merchandise was going crazy.
How much did it make in merchandise, Tevis?
I don't know. I don't have those numbers.
Well, why don't you research something? Tell the people what they want to know.
But I remember coming out of the theater watching this, and I loved it. But
nerd,
you have to understand, we had the Adam West Batman.
Yeah,
was the only other Batman.
I like the Adam West Batman.
Oh, so terrible.
You're terrible. Do the Bat-Tusi.
Give me the shark repellent spray.
Bat shark repellent. Thank you.
God,
you put some respect. When he opens the helicopter's glove box, it's like bat shark repellent, bat stingray repellent, bat barracuda repellent. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. There's the ducklings and the nuns and the school bus of kids. No, Adam West Batman was awesome. You take that back right now.
Trash.
You're trash.
But
how dare you?
I love this movie. Jack Nicholson was so amazing as the Joker in this, and I've always loved it.
You still love it?
Until
ooh, let's get into it.
Okay, we cannot scene by scene this.
Oh, I don't want to scene by scene.
For one, there's no reason to, because there's really not a whole lot going on.
No, there's not. I do want to touch on the opening scene, though.
Yes, go ahead.
So it's what we'll call present day Gotham, and Batman is still fresh. He's new. It's not like his aura or, he's still vague rumors that no one believes. And these guys mug this couple. Now, why do the muggers have leprosy? I'm just asking. They look like Robert the Bruce's dad in Braveheart. Why do they have leprosy?
Kinda do, yeah.
Then, did you notice how when Batman shows up, he's just real big on holding his cape over his head, like his hands are holding the corners of his capes, while his arms are up in like a field goal it's good position, it's the only way I can describe it. But he's just like running towards them and jumping off buildings and shit, but holding his cape up like this. I'm like, what's he doing?
I think he's trying to give off that supernatural vibe.
Dork?
But you're not wrong. It's
He's
like
the Dork Knight.
he gets shot, and then he gets
they
back up.
Shoot him in the chest, and he just hits the pavement. It just goes down.
And then he stands up, and he does.
And then he stands up, and then immediately grabs his cape and lifts it over his head like a douche. No, I just really wanted to do it on his cape holding. It's so dumb. I saw that and went, fuck this whole movie. I literally could not care what happens between now and the end. It doesn't matter. It's ruined.
It's like Mel Gibson holding up his kilt in Braveheart. The whole squad is like, yeah.
Yeah, but that was good.
Yeah, but no, you're not
Served
wrong.
a purpose.
So he gets shot 4 times in this movie.
Yeah.
4 times.
Hits the pavement every time. He's just like... It also hurts my throat really bad to do that.
It's a great visual.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe we should set up a camera and start doing YouTube sometime. Then we'd have to not wear sweatpants.
we could do just the YouTube shorts. Wait.
Batman getting shot. dropping like Thomas and Martha, baby.
Damn.
All right. So yeah, I have in my notes, Mugger's got leprosy, and why does he keep doing that with his cape? All right, we don't want to scene by scene this. How do you want to just touch on like themes, characters? How you want to do this?
Yeah, just the high spots.
This movie had high
or
spots.
the low spots.
Okay. Michael Keaton gives a performance. It's not a great performance. It's not a bad performance. And I'm not blaming Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is the first actor portraying what I would call this modern look at Batman. And all the actors that have portrayed Batman since and including Michael Keaton have had the same problem. The most boring character, the most hard to believe character, the character that gives the actor nothing to really do as an actor is Batman.
Is Batman or is Bruce Wayne?
Yes.
Oh, as
Doesn't
a whole.
matter.
As a whole.
Doesn't matter. I'm dark and brooding and I wear a mask. I'm a little wiener rich guy and my parents are dead and I have a butler. I'm dark and brooding.
I don't think Keaton's Batman had that problem as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, but his Bruce Wayne was still just kind of like, meh, he's there. Just kind of soggy white bread.
Not as bad as some of the other ones that have done it. Like, I don't really love Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne.
See, though, to me, though, in my mind, they're the same. Like, it's just like, yep, he's rich. Doesn't do anything. He's just kind of there. Like, name a scene or name a moment in Michael Keaton's performance as Bruce Wayne that you're like, yeah, that was it.
I liked his interactions with Vicky Vale.
It's just because they had chemistry.
Yeah, I thought he was very charming. Even with Knox, that reporter.
Oh yeah, like when he follows them into like,
yeah,
they sneak off from the party at Wayne Manor and they're like in like this antiques room full of like old war, like war antiques, like there's suits of armor and samurai armor and weapons, and that shit's actually really cool. And he's just kind of behind him, like listening to him, and he's like, actually, I got it from Japan, you know.
Yeah, he goes, it's Japanese, and you're like, how do you know? I bought it in Japan.
Because I bought it in Japan.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that interaction between them two at that point, and even Vicky Vale going forward, I always thought they had good chemistry, and he was good in that moment.
But I think so. We have a moment, but I think Christian Bale does the same. Like, is it Dark Knight when he's like spying on Maggie Gyllenhaal, and she's on a date with Harvey, and he rolls up with that Russian ballet dancer, and he's like, "Oh, hey guys, you know, crazy bumping into you here. Hey, why don't we just push a couple of tables together and we'll make it a double?" And they're like, "I don't think we can do that at this really nice restaurant." He's like, "I'm pretty sure it's okay. I own it." And I'm like, yeah, that's like, to me, it's like, you know.
Those are very similar moments.
Yeah. So, like, it's not, but as a whole, there's nothing to do with this character. Like, there's not a ton of opportunity.
I feel like
Bruce Wayne or Batman to really leave your audiences spellbound.
I feel like Kevin Conroy in the Batman animated series is the best
Batman,
and Bruce Wayne even.
Yeah, but that's unfair to the movies.
Yes, because
you have this long multi-year running series. It's like, oh man, because we get this picture of Bruce Wayne. Well, yeah, but we get to experience this character for like 9 years or whatever the hell that show ran, right? Whereas here is, in this instance, a 2-hour movie, right? You can only put so much in.
That's true.
You take an actor like Michael Keaton or Christian Bale, because I think they're both great actors.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
But give them that amount of time and give them that amount of content, you'll get something that works. But in just a movie, here is a movie. You have 2 hours. Here is your character. Here are those character scenes and their dialogue. It's just meh. You might have a charming moment, but it's not, I don't know, it's not going to save it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of another moment other than, I mean, the go-to is when he confronts the Joker for the first time in Vicky Vale's apartment. And he's like, smashes that vase and is like, "You want to get nuts?
Yeah.
Let's get nuts." And it's like, okay, that was
weird. It felt out of place.
It came out of nowhere. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think of another moment other than that one. I don't think I have one as him as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And you really don't even get him and Alfred
that much.
No, I'm trying to think of a moment those two interact other than him saying, "Come get me this file," or "Give me everything you have on." Caps have on Jack Napier.
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot there either. No.
It's a boring character. Especially when in the confines of a 2-hour movie. There's not that much you can do. You being writer, director, actor, not much you can do. It's not the Bruce Wayne movie. But you have to have Bruce Wayne with Batman. That's part of the dynamic.
Yeah.
Is this guy who, or at least in my understanding of the character and the version of the character I enjoy the most, is this guy who fights psychologically disturbed villains, but he himself is psychologically disturbed as he struggles with who he is. Is he Bruce Wayne with alter ego Batman? Or is he Batman with alter ego Bruce Wayne?
I like that.
Yeah, I think that's the strongest version of Batman.
I like that.
And also, there's no Bat family in that version of Batman. The Bat family sucks.
The Bat family is terrible.
So, suck it, Bat family fans. The only good thing about Oracle is when she got paralyzed.
God damn.
Boom. So, again, I like Michael Keaton as an actor, but this movie he doesn't do anything for me because this role limits his acting ability as much as his bat suit limits his physical mobility. What? Did something happen? Rotate shoulders. Oh, God, there's a car alarm. Rotate shoulders.
Turn 360 degrees.
There is
My entire body.
There is zero movement from from like his chest up, from like pecs up. There's zero movement.
Yeah, when the Joker's in the helicopter and he's shining the spotlight down on him.
Yes, let me bend at my lower back. Like a video game character with bad, when like first person video games, you're not made to look at your character, so they don't put any effort into how the character's body moves when you do that. Then you play multiplayer, and your friend just goes, "Oh my God, what happened? Your spine broke." Is that a helicopter? That bat suit was essentially one solid piece of latex and rubber.
It's like they grabbed him by his legs and just dipped him in rubber and then pulled him back out and goes, "There's the suit."
They took Michael Keaton, grabbed him by his head in like a claw machine, dipped him in that ballistic gel they make that you shoot the when they test how bullets work.
Yeah.
Shit. They just dipped him in ballistic gel, painted it black. I'm like, there we go.
All good.
And he's like, he's like that kid in the Christmas Story who's got like the 15 coats on. He falls in the snow. He's like, guys, I can't get up. Guys.
I wonder when he was on the rooftop and they shot him.
Doing the cape thing?
Yeah, and they shot Batman and he falls down. How funny was it watching him trying to get back up?
Like a turtle on his back.
Because they didn't show him getting up. They just show him rising from the camera.
Like someone doing the elevator gag from behind the couch.
I want to get a shot of him trying to get up off of his back. Like,
and the three gaffers to lift him. I don't know what a gaffer does. I just know that's a title I see in the credits.
Yeah, that's what he does. He lifts Batman.
The Batman lifters.
The Batman gaffer.
What did you do? I gaffed Batman and then immediately get slapped in the face by the girl you're hitting on.
I don't know. I like Michael Keaton as Batman. I like him as Bruce Wayne. But you're not wrong. It doesn't have a whole lot of
There's just not much
stuff
to do. Yeah.
No.
Now let's look at the opposite. The strongest point, acting-wise, in a Batman movie are the villains.
Oh, yes.
Because Batman or Bruce Wayne is usually, I'm dark and brooding, with an occasional wit or charm. But mostly I brood, and I stare. But then you have, enter Jack Nicholson as Jack Napier, a.k.a. the Joker, a.k.a. Jack Torrance, a.k.a. this is the second movie with Jack Nicholson playing a character also named Jack. I don't like it. I've talked about it in The Shining. I'm talking about it now. I don't like it when actors play characters with the same name. It confuses me. I'm like, what are they talking about?
I'm going to look up and see if Jack Nicholson has another movie where he's named Jack, and I'm going to throw that in the hat.
You know what? Honestly, as far as I know, he only plays in movies where his character is named Jack, because he gets confused when people are like, Paul. Jack, you all right? Huh? What? He's giving you your line? Who is? He is. Oh, I thought he was talking to Paul. You are Paul! Right? And I don't know. Maybe he struggles. I don't know. But when you have someone like the Joker, whether it's Cesar Romero, Jack Nicholson, Mark Hamill, Heath Ledger, not Jared Leto. Gross. Jared Leto's the worst Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Okay. Not Jared Leto. But when you look at it, right, no matter how you want to play the character, whether it's over-the-top cartoony like Cesar Romero or over-the-top dark, gritty, and sadistic like Heath Ledger, there's so much you can do as an actor with that character. And that character tends to get the better scenes because you're building up this villain's aura. So it's more meaningful when Batman takes them down. They're built up more. They have to be scary almost in a way. Not so much for you, but for the other characters in the movie, they strike fear. The villains do. You know what I mean? And you've got and then as an audience member, you have to be drawn into this like, man, what is this guy or who is this lady? What are they gonna do? Like I'm intrigued, right? So they automatically get the better material anyways. But as a whole, they're just stronger characters, I feel like. Or more entertaining characters might be a better way to put it.
Yeah, and they get top billing too. Jack Nicholson got top billing on this.
Well, yeah, but it's because he was Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, that's true too.
I love Michael Keaton, but like by 89, Jack Nicholson is a worldwide megastar.
Yeah.
And has been for a decade.
Yeah, he could have portrayed the Joker any way he wanted to, and it would have been fantastic.
Well, not any way he wanted to, because I would not say this was a fantastic portrayal.
I love it. I think it's great.
Okay, go ahead.
There are moments that are a little meh, like when he's on the TV screen, doing the commercials, and I was like, okay, that's kind of, I don't know. I didn't really like that too much. When he goes and meets Grissom for the first time as the Joker and takes him out, I thought that was fantastic. When he's sitting at his desk reading the paper, wait till they get a load of me type of deal. That was fantastic. When he's in his lair talking to Bob about getting Vicky Vale.
Good old Bob.
And he uses a little punching bag device to break the TV. He gives off this aura of he's not quite all there. I liked it. I thought it was really good.
You named a lot of moments I want to look at. Jack Nicholson is the best thing about this movie. No ifs, ands, or buts. He's electric, as he always is. Jack Nicholson is electric. My problem comes from the character, and I think this is more of a writing and or directing issue. Because watching this movie, there are moments where Nicholson's Joker is Cesar Romero, where he's got the boxing glove on the extending arm and it breaks the TV, just over the top cartoon nonsense. But then there's proto Heath Ledger Joker. Way they get a load of me, and it's like, oh my, he's dark and he's creepy and he's like, what the fuck? And I loved both of them.
It's not in the same.
But it kept jumping back and forth. And it's just me going, pick a lane. Now, some people might argue back to the Batman the Animated Series, which is still probably start to finish the best overall depiction of Batman, right? And people are going to say, well, like Mark Hamill's Joker had all of that. He had over the top, he had his super dark, and this and that. Yeah, but those episodes picked a lane.
Yeah, they didn't jump back and forth
right
during the episode.
Right.
I get that.
So when it's told in this one story, it's just me going, wait, okay, they got the fucking boombox playing that shit song by Prince as he's dancing around, Joker's dancing around, and they vandalize the museum. And I'm like, A, no one gives a shit, and B, this scene sucks.
That was one scene I was going to bring up that didn't work for me.
Yeah.
It was that whole dancing scene and the joy buzzer where he, shakes the hand of that mob boss and hooks him. I was like, we don't need all of that. It's the Joker clown thing, but do we need it all?
But see, that's what I'm saying. Either be that Joker or be the other Joker.
Right.
Pick one. I don't care which. But like, just decide on what this character is. Is he the essentially mob boss who murders his old boss and does a violent takeover of all the crime families? And then it's like, he's like, all right, this is done. And then he just has this weird monologue while talking to the corpse of the guy he fried. I'm like, this works. It's creepy and it's twisted and it works for me. Right? The joy buzzer, that was a little... But the guy's already dead and his corpse is still smoking. Then he just has this weird dialogue with the corpse.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's cool. Like, I like
that.
But is he doing that or is he squirting acid from his fucking lapel flower? right? Pick a Joker. Pick a lane. Is he dark and creepy, or is he goofy and over the top? I don't care which, because Jack Nicholson's doing a great job either way, but it's jarring when am I supposed to laugh or am I supposed to be creeped out? Am I supposed to roll my eyes and like snicker? Am I supposed to be on the edge of my seat? And they're trying to do both, and it diminishes each. So while Joker infinitely has way more to do in the movie than Batman Bruce Wayne does, their lack of solid direction with the character ruins it for me a little bit. Actually, it ruins it for me a lot.
One of the things regarding the Joker that really bothered me was the way they forced in him killing Batman's parents. Like there was no build up to this might have been the one.
It just so happens.
And it's just, he says that one line, "Have you ever danced with the devil by the pale moonlight?"
Which we've seen him kill several people in this movie, and he's never said it. He never says it.
Say it one time before. Say it to Grissom.
It's the Doc issue again. Yeah, he murders Grissom. Why did he not hit Grissom with that line?
I say that of all my prey. Bullshit. You've killed 5 other people in this movie, and you didn't say it one other time.
You killed Eckhart. Your only word was think of the future. You didn't hit him with...
You gave him a line.
Yeah.
Give him that line. At least show us one other time. But it's that, and then Bruce Wayne's all of a sudden like, oh, wait, I recall that. That always bothered me.
Yeah, it's weak.
It's very weak. And it's supposed to make us, feel for Bruce that this is the guy that killed his parents?
Right, because the killing of the parents isn't enough. Although, as we've already discussed in previous episodes, the only thing I feel while watching the Waynes get it is just belly laughter. As I'm just like, oh, he's eating it. Oh, look out, Thomas. Oh, Martha's down.
Not the popcorn.
Pearls and popcorn, the Bruce Wayne story.
Oh, gosh.
Although at least the actors portraying Thomas and Martha Wayne do look age appropriate to have that son, unlike the Thomas and Martha Wayne they cast in The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. And I'm like, there's no way you AARP members have 10-year-old Bruce as a son.
I don't remember the parents in that.
Oh, they're old as shit.
Although
Joaquin's supposed to be like a 30-year-old Joker, and that doesn't really work either.
I've only seen that movie one time, and I'm okay with not seeing it again.
Actually, Anna and I watched it again fairly recently, and it's still good. I still enjoyed it, yeah.
Are you excited for the sequel?
No, but I don't get excited about Batman movies.
It's not a Batman movie, it's Joker.
Yeah, but okay. They're doing Batman movies without Batman, just like they've been doing Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man. No one gives a shit.
You didn't jump up and down when they did the Morbius movie?
It's Morbid time. I have not seen Morbius. I've not seen any of the Venoms. I've not seen whatever other bullshit they've got in the pipework. You're doing a Spider-Man movie without Spider-Man. Hey, I don't even like Spider-Man, so I don't give a shit about his supporting cast. So I'm not going to see a movie about his supporting cast. That's like, hey, Captain America, you like him. Well, this is a movie, The Falcon. I'm like, I don't want to watch just The Falcon.
Gonna have to.
The hell I will.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last Marvel movie I watched because the MCU has dropped off a cliff while on fire. Back to Batman, though. So, where are we? So we talked about Bruce/Batman. It's weak. It's boring. There's nothing to do. We talked about Joker. It's energetic. It's lively. It's creepy. It's darkly funny. It's overly comedically fun, like old school slapstick funny. Pick a lane. Then, yeah, Jack Napier coincidentally murdered Batman's parents, and that just feels shoehorned in. Also, okay, am I crazy? Or Batman, even in 89, had a no-kill policy, did he not?
Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
Because this Batman doesn't.
He kills like 17 people.
He kills more than that when he blows up the Acme chemical factory while it's fully staffed with Joker's people.
Yeah. I'm like, what in the hell?
He kills dozens of people in this movie.
I never really thought about it before until rewatching it for this. I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, I knew he killed the Joker, obviously. I was like, okay, there's one. And then the couple of henchmen that he threw off the roof or down the shaft or whatever. But then I was like, wait a minute. The freaking chemical factory had all kinds of people working in there, and the guards that are shooting at the Batmobile.
Nope. Dead.
Yeah.
Straight dead.
That bothers me.
And then, and then he straight up kills Joker. It's not so in like Christian Bale with Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins. It's, you're too good. You can't kill me. And he's like, you're right. I can't kill you, but I don't have to save you either.
Yes.
And so then ultimately Ra's al Ghul dies amidst his own plan going wrong.
Right.
And so it's gray at best, right? It's murder adjacent. But for the character of Batman, for the story that was being told, it works enough, especially since Batman doesn't kill anyone else. And in the movies going forward, he doesn't kill even Joker. He saves reluctantly because he's better than that. It's one of the core tenets of Batman. It's like when we were complaining in Last Voyage of the Demeter, and I'm going to narrow that down because we were doing a lot of complaining in the Last Voyage of the Demeter. But you have Dracula. And let's say, for instance, he is flying to get the cook. The cook pulls out a cross and begins quoting the Bible. And so he's quoting scripture and doing the prayers, and he's got the cross. And Dracula just kind of laughs and kills him. Except in the source material Demeter's taken from, that should have worked. That should have repelled Dracula, and the cook should have lived just based on the source material. You cannot ignore these key tenets that make a character who they are. Batman, even in 89, does not kill people. That is a core tenet of Batman.
Exactly.
So why the fuck does Batman kill all these people? That's not who Batman... You're ignoring these key tenets that make a character who they are.
I 100% agree with you. I have no defense for it. I can't get behind it. You just ignore it for the sake of the story. You could have worked something around it.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's
Batman
it's
MacGuffin some bullshit, and it destabilizes all of the chemicals in the Acme factory, so they break down to harmless base components, and no one dies. Boom. Because that's what Batman would do. Well, I've analyzed these chemicals, Alfred, and blah, 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 blah. Boom, I've created some kind of bullshit that I can drop in there, and he drops the bullshit in the other bullshit.
But it wouldn't look cool.
Then it bullshits and it smokes, and then it turns into harmless shit, and it's fine. That's what Batman does. He doesn't blow up 500 people in a factory.
Yeah, weak. Very weak.
Or the beef's like, oh, there's a person in front of me. Let me just gun the accelerator. Just Vicky, did you feel that? Goddamn speed bumps. Right? You can't just ignore or pick and choose elements of a well-known pre-established character based on what you want them to be. If you're going to portray a character, you have to be true to that pre-existing character.
I want to talk about his gadgets for a minute.
He has a grappling hook.
And then another grappling hook that does a different kind of thing, only it's the same.
He's got one in his hand and one on his belt, and he's like, how much do you weigh? Oh, I don't know, like a 108. And then he like fucking, grappling hooks her up. He's like, you don't weigh 108. I'm like, smooth.
You fat bitch.
Yeah, smooth Batman. I feel like he should have pulled a liar. Yeah, in your bra. Right? Like, damn, Bruce. smooth as always.
Oh, it always bothers me when the hero gets into this situation and they have gadgets or whatever, but then they pull out a gadget that you've never seen before, and it saves the day.
It's oddly perfect for the exact situation they're
Yeah,
in.
and I don't know if they were going for the Adam West kind of homage,
Sure.
but like in James Bond when he would go to Q and Q would be like, yeah, hey, we have this, look at this thing does this, and and then you see them in the field later. He uses them in the field.
But that oddly works
It does work.
because it's like, hey, based on other agents and scenarios, these problems have been encountered. Here's a tool we've MacGuffin together to work, and it works.
And this, like at the end when he has to lasso Joker's leg to that gargoyle, he just pulls out this thing that we've never seen before. I'm like,
why does the bat plane have a giant scissor off? Like pair of scissors made specifically to cut wires that would hold giant balloons up or some nonsense.
Obviously, that reason, duh.
He went, you know what I need? An ability to cut balloon string while flying. I'm Batman.
How shitty is that Batwing? I mean, he has missiles on it. He has, again, he's trying to straight up brutally murder the Joker.
Fuck, he brutally murders everyone on that float with machine guns. Batman doesn't use guns. He doesn't like guns. Batman despises guns because guns killed his parents. These are core tenets of a character. Unless they're Gatling guns attached to a plane I made, I'm just going to mow people down.
Well, yeah, it even has Gatling guns on the front of the Batmobile.
Yeah, and he's just like, whatever.
But he uses the missiles and the Gatling gun to kill the Joker while he's standing in the street with his arms out and in the T-pose. And everything misses. And he even had a guidance system. But then the Joker pulls out this giant gun out of his wang and takes out the back.
I thought he was just really happy to see Vicky.
He just took, I mean, who wouldn't be?
Is that a comically large gun? Or I don't know, Kim Basinger doesn't do anything for me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, she was pretty nice.
That's she know Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, hell no. No. But he takes out the Batwing with a one shot from that gun, and
because it's an elephant rifle designed as a handgun.
It's just a waste of machinery, I think. It's like,
how much the Batwing?
Yeah. Like, how much did you pay for that thing with giant scissors?
I want to know how much just the giant scissors cost. Like, he destroyed my balloons. Yeah. Why didn't anyone tell me he had one of those things? Motherfucker, he didn't know he had one of those. I feel like that joke is almost like tongue-in-cheek, like, yep, Batman just has this bullshit for bullshit reasons.
And I understand why it's a story convenience. You have
it's a story convenience.
You have to get rid of the balloons. How are we going to do that? Well, Batman has this thing. Okay, well, he's in this plane now. How do we get him down to fight the Joker? Well, Joker pulls out a giant gun. Oh, perfect.
Nailed it. First try.
Fucking weak.
Should we storyboard this more? No, it's fine.
No.
Brainstorm over. Next.
Yeah. We'll just do it on the day.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
That's weak.
It's like this movie set up this darker, grittier tone that Batman movies would take on while still holding on to the campy, comical Adam West stylings of Batman from the past. But like, again, it's pick a lane. If you want to do the old stuff, do the old stuff. If you want to do something new, go full hog and do something new. Pick a lane. Pick a lane.
Well, I'll tell you, when I saw this in '89, I did not have these
qualms
at all. Nothing. It didn't come across to me that way.
Yeah.
And I think it's obviously it's from the Batmans that we've gotten since.
Sure.
That I have these issues with. So that bothers me a little bit. But it's the movie. I know it's an older movie.
See, though, I feel like my issues are more of just poor storytelling or poor.
I agree.
Like, I don't know if it necessarily is. I don't think I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, call me out, guys, and ladies out there, call me out in the comments. But like, weak writing is weak writing, right? Overly convenient MacGuffins or goobers are overly convenient MacGuffins and MacGoobers. MacGoobers. MacGoober! So,
No, I agree with that because I mean, if you write a good movie, it doesn't matter how old it is.
yeah,
It's gonna.
we love old movies.
We do love old movies. That's all we fucking review.
So, but you, again, not necessarily to compare it. It's kind of comparing, but like you can see the truly modern, like the today's darker toned Batman. You can see where the seeds were planted in this movie.
Absolutely.
But they didn't embrace that element to its fullest, and so it gets squashed by the overly Joker's gonna dance and graffiti his way through an art museum, and it looks like shit while he does right. But then you have that stuff that you can't even necessarily air quote enjoy. I wouldn't enjoy it anyway, right? But or like his lapel flower that shoots acid, or the boxing glove thing, or the joy buzzer thing. You can't enjoy the big stupid gun that destroys the Batwing. You can't enjoy the over the top stuff because it's constantly toned down by the grittier stuff. Like you just blah, blah.
Okay. A couple of characters I want to touch on. Minor characters.
Okay.
Commissioner Gordon.
Weak.
He is a vital part of Batman.
Yes.
What does he do here?
Exist.
Does he?
Vaguely. Lightly.
He.
But see, I think this is still from a point in time where Commissioner Gordon, I don't know the comics, but even think about like, if you were to go back earlier to like Adam West Batman, Gordon was little more than the guy who called him on the red phone, on the bat phone.
Yeah.
And that's all he was. He was a nothing character. He was just, Batman, we've got a problem. And it's like, don't worry, Commissioner, I'm on it. And that's all Commissioner Gordon was. And I think Commissioner Gordon still was suffering from that.
I mean, he didn't even do anything except at the end, he turned on the damn spotlight.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh, well, shit. Billy D. Williams is in this movie as Harvey Dent.
Yeah. I love that. I wish they would have brought him into the sequel.
Instead of Tommy Lee Jones?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would have loved to seen what Billy D. would have done.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I like Tommy.
Yeah, but he wasn't playing Two-Face. He was playing a toned down
Riddler
or Joker.
Yeah.
It was not Two-Face.
Right. But again, when you look at the characters, you can't have a true Two-Face next to Riddler. They're two wildly separate characters.
Yeah, but I think they could have done it like the Odd Couple type of deal.
Maybe. But you'd have to be really careful. And again, now we're talking about a different Batman movie, different characters, but but okay, so yeah, Gordon exists. Almost like, hey, Commissioner Gordon, he's a Batman character. He's in this movie. He doesn't do anything,
He doesn't do anything. Oh, God, what was his name? Yes, Knox, the reporter.
Oh, yeah.
Was annoying as shit.
Yep.
He's constantly hitting on Vicky Vale, and she's constantly turning him down.
Yeah.
And he tells these stupid jokes that are lame as hell.
For Vogue Cosmo, yeah. Listen, if you want me to pose nude, you're going to need a long lens.
It's like they needed an excuse to get Vicky Vale, the photojournalist, in Gotham. She wants to look into the stories of the Batman, and he is the laughingstock of the paper as he is trying to uncover the Batman, and everyone's like, whatever, dude, that's not real. Right? So his whole character exists just to bring Vicky into the story, which honestly, he could not be in the movie, and Vicky Vale could just show up at Gotham Daily or whatever the newspaper is and be like, "Hi, I'm Vicky Vale, photojournalist. I'm doing some freelance work. I would like to do work on the Batman." And the editor just goes, "God damn it, woman, that's not real, but waste your time if you want to. Done. Save us a character.
Save us an annoying character. 100%.
I also believe he would have gone, "God Damn it, woman. I believe that's tonally accurate.
Yeah, and he would have kept her around just for her looks.
Oh no, we never see the editor again. She's just Vicky out there snapping pics. Okay. I'm sorry, was there any other side characters you wanted to look at?
Eckhart? Yes.
The corrupt cop?
The corrupt cop. Did you notice
Probably not.
at the beginning when he starts talking, like his mouth is kind of making words, but the voice coming out of it is not the same?
Kind of,
Because he had that cigar in his mouth.
That cigar in his mouth.
But that's the motion of his mouth is just kind of back and forth and up and down.
It looked like an animatronic.
But the voice coming out is just very deep and growly and does not match up the voice we get when he comes back regular, starts to talk regular.
Well, he was sucking down that hoagie. Stogie?
That was
both.
Terrible
He was
character.
a fat guy.
Terrible character.
He was unnecessary.
Very unnecessary.
Can I talk about the Batmobile?
Yes.
Why is it a huge penis? You know, I tried to promise our listeners last week with Alien that there would be less penis talk, but then I saw the Batmobile and I went, "Oh, look, another penis, a huge throbbing penis. It has a head, it has a shaft. Like, look at this giant penis
On wheels. Yeah.
The penis mobile."
I absolutely love this Batmobile.
No,
I think it's great.
the penis mobile.
I love it.
You heard it here, folks. Tevis loves penis.
The only other Batmobile I like equally
Penis
is the one in the flesh. No.
You just really want to wrap your hands around that penis.
Yeah. Let me see your Batmobile. Is the Robert Pattinson Batmobile?
You know, I've yet to see that one.
It's an okay movie. It has,
And that's why I haven't seen it. Everyone's like, yeah, it's fine.
yeah, I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. But it has some really awesome scenes.
Yeah, but now I watch mediocre movies for a living. I don't want to go out of my way.
We'll put that in the hat.
Oh, great. Well, we've broken the ice with Batman. Now they're just fucking, we can
Yeah,
put them all
it's
in
free
there,
range.
whatever.
But yeah, that one it's like the muscle car, and and when he starts it up, it growls really deep. It's so cool.
Yeah, see, if it's based off like a muscle car, I want to see a picture of it. That sounds, because we've been giving the Adam West Batman a little shit, even though I do genuinely enjoy, for what it is, Adam West Batman. The Adam West Batmobile was dope as hell.
Gross.
Like the 2-seater Sportster, it had the black with like the red striping. Yeah. That Batmobile was dope as hell. And then like one based off a muscle car. That's cool.
It is cool.
In the Christopher Nolan one, where it's basically just like a big tank. I like that. You know what I don't like? Penis.
Well, I love penis.
I clearly. You just want to sit on that penis and
in car form.
yeah, car form. No, I'm sorry. This Batmobile sucks.
Man, this is my favorite.
Oh,
It's just, I don't know. It's so cool. It's so cool. The way the hatch slides up and the shields come up. And I don't know. I think it's awesome.
we all do that.
Not like this.
Yeah, not shaped like a dick.
You're shaped like a dick.
A little, but that's not. I was born this way.
Okay. Let's talk about the music.
No.
Danny Elfman's theme.
Okay.
Nothing?
Danny Elfman has done 2 good things in his life. Nightmare Before Christmas. Theme song to The Simpsons.
Okay. And I'm waiting for the third.
Nope. I got nothing.
You didn't like the Batman theme?
Meh.
Oh my God. It's so good.
Maybe you want to talk about all the original soundtrack, all the original songs by Prince.
No, that's not what I meant.
You want to talk about all the Prince music in here?
No, that's not what I meant.
You want to talk about Prince?
I don't want to talk about Bat Dance.
No, it was Joker Dance.
Yeah, no, don't want to talk about that.
Really?
No.
Oh, I thought you wanted to talk about the music of this movie.
The good music, the Danny Elfman theme song.
I mean, it's it strikes the right chords, but I didn't think it was anything special.
It's the best. What is wrong with you?
Your tone is like you're wrong, or you're just trying to rib me or something.
Oh, it's really good. It's
Sure.
I think it's really good. I don't know
I'm
what's
not
wrong.
disagree.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
You know what? There are a lot of professionals trying to figure that out. All right.
I'm on lots of pills.
Actually, we're trying to get off pills, and now we're looking into electricity and magnets. That's a separate issue. Says strings disappearing, mixed with penis car. When Batman kind of tells Vicky like who he is, and she's just, from the first moment I saw you, I've always loved you. And I'm like, this sucks. This love story sucks. Another horrible shoehorned element that's poorly done in every conceivable fashion. This sucks. That's what we needed. Another terrible segment to drag this crap movie down.
Yeah, I'm sure the first moment she saw his house,
first moment she saw his penis
she
car,
loved him.
She was like, oh, a billionaire? Done.
Yeah, done. I love you.
She showed up at his house and went, oh.
And you sleep upside down? What?
Yeah, the fuck is that? Okay, so Vicky puts out on the... Okay, you know what? I had forgotten about it.
No.
You brought it up. So buckle in. So Vicky puts out on the first date, slut.
So drunk.
Slut. They bang. She's like, oh, I'm going to reach for it. Maybe we'll bang more. I'll just cuddle. And she's like, oh, he's gone. Where is he? I'm like, oh, maybe he's like peeing or making pancakes. Or I don't fucking know. Oh, what? No, he's in like a fucking upside down sit-up machine, but he's not doing sit-ups. I'm like, wait, you expect me to believe that this asshole actually sleeps upside down like a bat? What bullshit cartoon is this? The cartoon didn't even do this bullshit. What is this?
This is a Tim Burton decision.
Fucking Tim Burton, ladies and gentlemen. Get out of my face.
It's terrible.
It is terrible.
It's dumb. Even in '89 when I watched it, I was like, well, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, he's actually sleeping upside down.
Like, why? Why do you need that?
It's a joke in Wayne's World 2 when the old roadie, they catch him sleeping up like that, upside down. They're like, you sleep upside down like a freak? And he's like, sleeping upside down like this will add 10 years to your life. Learn that from Keith Richards, and Keith cannot be killed by conventional weapons. Right? And it's like, okay, that's funny. This is stupid. And it's true. Keith Richards cannot be killed by no amount of drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, or conventional weapons.
It's just going to be Keith Richards and the cockroaches left.
when AI detonates all the nukes, it's just going to be cockroaches and Keith. and old recordings of this podcast, because this podcast will last forever. Fuck you, Apocalypse, and fuck you, Wayland Yutani. This podcast will endure.
Okay, so we haven't touched on Alfred.
Okay. Touch Alfred's penis.
That's what the car's molded from.
It's actually a mold of Alfred's huge dang. Got it. I thought those pants were mighty loose.
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Am I kidding me or what?
I like the grandpa aspect of it. Although he is terrible at keeping a secret. Like when Bruce tells Vicky that, oh, well, I can't do it. I can't hang out today or whatever because I'm going to go out of town for a while.
Yeah, but Alfred didn't know Bruce had lied about that. Bruce should tell his homie. Your homies cannot back your lies if you do not tell them, hey, I banged this girl. She was getting clingy. If she asks about what I'm doing, tell her I'll be out of town for a few days. You have to let them in on this.
He should already know that he has to just go along with whatever is being said. So Vicky's like, well, I guess I'll see you guys when you get back. And he should be like, oh.
Yep.
Bruce told her that he's going to be gone for a while. Okay. Oh yeah. We'll get back with you when you. We'll see you when we get back. Have a great day, Miss Vale.
We hang out in real life. You're not that quick. I've seen you buffer as your brain loads a response in actual conversations. You're expecting ancient Alfred to be that quick on his feet. Also, they have
Been doing this for a long
they
time.
have one. No, I don't think he's been Batman that long. Bruce has, because when he first attacks the leprosy thugs, Batman's barely a rumor. I think this is still fairly new in being Batman.
Even then, he should still know. Like, okay, he's Batman at night and Bruce
Alfred,
Wayne during the
I'm gonna
day.
need you to be a bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus.
Also, although you are right about him being terrible about keeping a secret, Bruce has a date with a woman. They hook up. The next day, he's like, that Vicky's mighty nice. You should tell her your Batman secret. He's like, whoa.
Wait a minute.
Calm
He
down.
brings her into the Batcave.
Yeah, he's like, check out this crazy shit my master has. I regret saying my master. That was weird. You know? But he's like, Master Bruce, right? Look at my master's crazy shit, right? But it's like, dude, I just got my dick wet. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
Like, I was just hitting it and quitting it. Now you're just like, Batman.
I'm not trying to wife this woman. Damn.
Well, now he has to.
Now he has to, or kill her. One or the other. Which he doesn't seem to have a problem with that.
Because Batman definitely shouldn't get married because if Bruce Wayne has a wife, she's definitely going to die. And it's definitely going to be in a horrible way.
Yeah, like Robin.
Oh. Well, only like one Robin. Wait, how many Robins have died?
Jason Todd. Joker killed him.
Yeah. Yeah, but isn't he the only one that's technically died? And he came back. He's fucking Red Hood or whatever.
Yeah. I think
so
he's
stupid.
Barbara Gordon almost ate it.
Depends on the continuity.
That's true.
Because she either A, becomes Batgirl, or B, becomes paralyzed and becomes the Oracle. Again, I prefer the continuity where none of these worthless characters exist.
I understand why they do. There's only so much you can do with just Batman, but at the same time, get rid of Robin.
I don't know. I'm just uncomfortable and weirded out by the Boy Ward sidekick character. Like, I don't wear pants. Even modern Robin, you're like, God damn it, put some pants on. You have nice legs, but you're weirding me out. Where are your space pajamas? Where are your Superman pajamas? Put on and I don't mean Superman. I just mean like your superhero pajamas, or maybe your pajamas have Superman. I don't know. You're DC. You can get away with that. It's fine. Put some fucking pants on. We're fighting crime, not dancing at Chippendales. Put your goddamn pants on. I know you're a weird circus carny person and you can work a pole like you can work Bat's dick, but like, damn. I don't know what you're about to say. I just appreciate that you lost it. Oh, this movie sucks.
Okay.
I have nothing else to talk about other than this Batmobile sucks.
So you want to do final thoughts?
Hold on, I have the note here, shot in the shoulder, but I don't know why. It doesn't matter. This movie sucks.
Don't get shot in the shoulder.
Doesn't Bruce? That's how Joker's like, oh fuck you, bam! When Bruce is going crazy, he's like, you want to get crazy?
Well, he had
crazy.
that.
But yeah, he has. Yeah, he has like the serving
he gets
tray.
shot in the shoulder during the when the Joker kills that mob boss with the felt pen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he gets shot in the shoulder. It just goes through like his coat. Because later you see Alfred putting his finger through the hole.
Yeah, but that definitely would have hit skin. It definitely would have gone through his arm.
Not in the Tim Burton universe.
What a horrible universe that is. All right, you want to final thoughts this movie?
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to do it? You want me to start? You want to get crazy? I'll get crazy. Buckle up. No, okay. All kidding aside, all tangents aside, this is a movie of two tones. Each one trying to outdo the other. They don't complement and instead just bring each other down, ruining the overall movie experience. Either it's going to be comical and silly, or it's going to be dark and gritty. It tries to do both, and it does them both in this weird ham-fisted attempt. And it just brings the whole movie down. Batman / Bruce Wayne is boring. He can barely move. So karate expert Batman can't do anything except hold his cape up like a dork, right? And fall down while getting shot a lot. Joker's all over the place. Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson are both wasted in this movie. They're doing the best with what they got. Joker's all over the place. The story is weak. Its plot devices are weak. I honestly don't know how this movie got as popular as it did. I don't know how it made the money that it did. Whether you want to get older Batman stuff or newer Batman stuff, I don't care. But go either direction and you will find better Batman stuff than this. Even go Batman the Animated Series, which is somewhat contemporary to this movie, and it is infinitely better than this. This is a bad movie. It is not. I watched this movie, I rented it for like $2.99, and I am upset that I had to pay $2.99 for this shit. This movie is not worth the ticket price. This movie sucks. The only people who say it doesn't suck are banking on nostalgia when they watched it when they were 7, right? And they can't accept the fact that this movie sucks. So, Batman blew up the Acme Chemical Factory. He should have just blown up the whole town and just been done with this shit.
Wow. Okay. So we've talked before how this show has ruined movies for us.
Young Guns, Shining, Halloween.
We can add another one to the list.
Ooh.
Yeah. I used to say Tim Burton had 2 good films, Batman and Beetlejuice. I was wrong. Tim Burton has 1 good film, Beetlejuice. And that's until we do it for this show. I definitely went into this movie putting nostalgia to the side, putting my love for Batman to the side, putting my love for the Joker and to the side, and looking at this as a piece of film. There are too many things in this movie that, 1, don't make sense, 2, are stupid,
That's scissors.
3 3 I can't get behind with. Damn it, this pains me.
Like a throbbing Batmobile in the ass.
The only thing I can say good about this, I mean, Michael Keaton, I love Michael Keaton. I love Jack Nicholson. I think they're great. You're not wrong. They were wasted. Although parts of Jack Nicholson's performance as Joker are great. Only thing I can say good is without this, we wouldn't have gotten the Batman animated series or Christian Bale's Batman or Christopher Nolan's Batman, rather. And Heath Ledger as the Joker. So if you have not seen, fuck that. I'm not even going to do that to you. Just bypass this movie. Skip it. Ugh. I'm going to say it. It's not worth the ticket price.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, just go straight to the Christopher Nolan Batman, and that's it. Forget this one exists. Son of a bitch.
Oh, sucks to suck. Actually, hold on real quick. Have we ever gotten a bad Alfred? I don't think we have. I don't think there's ever been a bad Alfred.
No.
For what's worth, I like this Alfred. He's kind and grandfatherly, and I dig it. Michael Caine, Alfred is great.
Fantastic.
Sassy Jeremy Irons Alfred is the
Love it.
only thing good about the DC cinematic universe.
What's his name?
Um,
Gollum.
yeah. Oh, God damn it. Hold on. I know his name too. Son of a. Now I'm on the spot and I can't remember it. Schmeeger.
He is fantastic.
Yeah.
In Batman. In the Batman.
Yeah. Like, we've never gotten a bad Alfred.
No, I don't think so.
Damn it. What is this? Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis. There you go.
Sorry, Andy. Please come on the show. I'd love to sit and talk to you.
We'll remember your name if you come on the show.
I promise nothing.
Oh, God damn. I hate this fucking show.
Yeah! Eat it! Eat it, you bastard! This is what you get.
Oh,
This is what you get. Put your shit in here.
terrible, terrible characters. Terrible lines. Gotham did look really cool, though.
Yeah. Although I think it's kind of interesting, like, this Gotham looks cool but believable, but then as this particular Batman series goes, it goes too hard in the
Looks like a rave town.
yeah. Was that Schumacher?
Joel
Yeah.
Schumacher.
Yeah, his Gotham sucks, right? It started out cool, unique, believable, and then gets over the top. And then, like, Batman Begins, you have this cool, unique town. It's got the monorail. And then the sequel, they're like, it's just fucking Detroit.
Just Chicago.
Or Chicago.
Yeah,
They
Chicago.
just gave up
Like,
giving it any unique personality whatsoever, right?
Nope.
So you have one where it's like you have two unique, cool-looking Gothams. One goes way too hard, it becomes dumb, and then one just gave up. It's just enter generic city here. Type city name here. All right, get the hat. Hat time.
All right.
Everyone's favorite. Get the hat. Where's the hat? Oh, do you want me to do it?
No, I got it.
All
I
right.
got it. Okay.
You fucking goober.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you
I don't know. I'm scared. I'm literally scared right now.
Oh, I hope we pull another favorite of yours. Just
Pull
like-
out Goodfellas. I'm going to cancel this damn show.
Also, I did not realize that Joe Pesci and Ray Liotta were the same age in that movie because Joe Pesci looks a million years old.
Were they the same age?
I think their characters are supposed to be.
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's been a long time since I've seen
Oh,
Goodfellas.
God. Let me hope we pull it out of the hat.
Yeah, that way we can shit on
I
it.
fucking throw a fit. Okay.
Oh, I amuse you. You think I'm funny? I amuse you like a clown?
Okay. I got the movie.
Right. And drum roll.
Oh, Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender.
Fassbender? Is it Fassbender? No.
Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender.
Fassbender. Sir Michael Fassbender.
I'm doing my Alfred, okay?
Master Fassbender. Tell her you're Batman.
Michael Fassbender.
Who?
Michael Fassbender.
Thank you. Oh, yes. The Foz. He and I go way back. I call him the Foz.
The Foz. David Fincher.
Okay.
This is a Netflix movie.
Ooh, I think I know which one it is.
The Killer.
Ah, I saw the advertisement for this.
I did too, and I was intrigued. I'll probably hate it.
Well, wait. Have you watched it already? Is this a movie you previously loved?
No.
Oh, okay.
So in that case, no, I won't hate it.
This podcast only kills movies you loved prior to the podcast existing.
So I might as well just throw away my entire Blu-ray collection.
Yeah, but it's 2024. You should do that anyway.
No.
Just get the electronic
No,
copies.
fuck that. Do not give up your physical media. Screw that.
Physical media, whatever, Grandpa.
If you have VHS, keep them.
I got my Betamax, son.
Hell yeah. If you have your laser discs, keep them. Bullshit.
All right, so this will be our first Netflix film, is it not?
Yes, it is.
With the Foz.
With the Fozbender.
So wait a minute, is this movie even available on physical media?
I'm sure they'll release it.
Now, wait a minute. Is Netflix Steve going to screw us on this? Surely this movie won't be rotated in or out because it is a Netflix film.
I don't know.
Do they rotate their own stuff?
I don't know. Depends on if he has to put too many copies of it in and push play.
In the closet. Speaking of physical media, poor Netflix Steve, his room can only hold so many DVD cases. Some days he goes without a lunch because the bag won't fit in the room.
He doesn't need a lunch.
Poor Netflix Steve.
Get to work.
Yeah, have the killer ready, you bitch.
I'm going to watch it tonight, so get ready, Steve.
Oh, poor Netflix Steve. But okay, everyone. I'm Jake. That's Tevis. This is Ticket Price. That has been the 1989 Batman. And
sorry, Batman.
I'm not. Get good. Bob Kane, why you suck? Get good. All right, everyone. Tune in next week as we tackle the killer. Good night. Fucking penis cars and bullshit.